Hello everyone, welcome to Soros's classes. Today we are solving the Ctet paper and we are here given a set of questions, a number of questions, and we have to solve this. So now let's start. Okay, this is our first question and the question is, which of the following highlights the assessment for learning? So, and here some options are given and we have to find out which of the following highlights the assessment for learning. Now here 4 options are: the teacher assesses the student by comparing their responses to standard responses. The teacher assesses the conceptual understanding of the students besides focusing on their processes of thinking, and the teacher assesses the students based on the information given in the textbooks, and the last one is the teacher assesses the student based on his or her performance in comparison to others. So here the option is, the correct answer is option 2, that is the teacher assesses the conceptual understanding of the students beside focusing on the process of thinking. So here this is the answer. So this actually highlights the assessment for learning. Now let's go to our next question. Well, the question is, child-centered pedagogy means. So here again some options are given and from this we have to find out the meaning of child-centered pedagogy. Now here option 1, that is giving primacy to the children's experience and their voices, is actually the meaning of child-centered pedagogy. So giving the primacy to the children's experience and their voices is the answer, that is option 1. Now let's move on to our next question. Here is the next question. Well, the question is, it's a very important question. The question is, which of the following statements describes Piaget and Vygotsky's view on language and thought correctly? And here again 4 options are given. So here option 1, that is according to Piaget, thought emerges first, and according to Vygotsky, language has a profound effect on thought. So option 1 is the correct answer. So this is the statement that describes their views on language and thoughts collectively. So this is the answer. Okay, here is our next question. The question is, watching her granddaughter arguing with her father for going on a school trip, the grandmother says, "Why can't you be obedient like a good girl? Who will marry you if you behave like a boy?" This statement reflects which of the following? Now, well, it's kind of a social issue, and here 4 options are given. Option 1, that is the statement shows the father and grandmother nature of gender stereotypes about the attributes of girls and boys. So basically it's a case of gender inequality and all. So here option 1, that is gender stereotypes about attributes of girls and boys of the grandmother and her father, is the answer. So option 1 is the correct answer. Now here is our next question. Okay, the question is, which of the following statements about assessment are correct? Now here 4 statements are given. Okay, statement A, that is saying that assessment should help students see their strengths and gaps and help the teacher fine-tune her teaching accordingly. The second statement is saying that statement is meaningful only if comparative evaluations of the students are made. So statement B is saying that it is meaningful only if the comparative evaluation of the students are made. Now statement C is saying that assessment should assess not only memory but also understanding and applications. So C is saying that it should assess not only the memory but also the understanding and the applications. And the last statement is that assessment cannot be purposeful if it does not induce fear and anxiety. So it's saying that it cannot be purposeful if it does not induce fear and anxiety. Now here again 4 options are given. So here option 4, that is assessment should help students in their strengths and gaps and help the teacher fine-tune her teaching accordingly. The assessment should assess not only the memory but also understanding of the applications. That is A and C is the correct answer. So assessment should assess not only the memory but also understanding and application. Okay, let me change the color because it's all looks like similar. Okay, so option C, that is assessment should assess not only the memory but also the understanding and application. And option A, that is assessment should help students see their strengths and gaps and help the teachers fine-tune her teaching accordingly. This is the correct answer. So 4 is the answer. Now moving on to our next question. Okay, according to the Right of Education Act 2009. So Right of Education Act was published in 2009. Children with special needs should study. Now we have to find out the answer from these options. 4 options are given. Well, the first one is in special school created exclusively for them. Second one is at home with their parents and caregivers providing necessary support. Option 3 is in inclusive education setups with provisions to cater to their individual needs. And the last one is in vocational study training centers which would prepare them for life skills. Here option 3, that is in inclusive education setups with provisions to cater to their individual needs, is the correct answer. So according to Right to Education Act 2009, children with special needs should study in inclusive education setups with provisions to cater to their individual needs.